YouTube video. In this YouTube video, I want to talk about why we got started in fitness and lifting and all that, just to give you guys like kind of a rundown of why we got started. And also I want to give a prep update because I am 8 weeks out now. Well, 7 weeks and 6 days if we want to be technical, so that'll be next. But for right now, let's just get into a little bit why we got started in fitness and lifting and all that fun stuff. How did you get started?
With football, pretty much. Started lifting in high school, just get better at football, and realized I was decent at it, really enjoyed it, and just kept learning, kept trying to get better, learning from other people, and here we are now. I never really had a starting date. I just kind of kept trying to get better and trying different things and challenging myself, and that's how this came about.
I feel like how I got started, which I was already pretty active as well. I played basketball, soccer. Like when I was younger, I played like baseball and all that. Like baseball, not softball, baseball. So freaking tomboy. But so I was always active. I played basketball in college too for a couple years, and I think college was the first time like we really got into it. He started before me, started lifting and everything, and
right when I got back from, I was gone for 6 months with my initial Army training. Hey, chicken's on. I was gone for 6 months with my initial Army training, and while I was there, I met my roommate, and one of our best friends there was a bodybuilder. Actually, my roommate was just like, you know, he didn't compete, but he was strong and liked bodybuilding, and basically was a bodybuilder without competing. And then my other friend actually did compete. So two guys that were stronger than me and smarter than me, I kind of followed and learned from them. And then when I got back, me and Emily went to the gym together for the first time, like after high school and all that kind of stuff. And we worked out together. She did the exact same stuff as me, and she cried under the squat rack the very first day. And it just we just kept going and just kept trying to get better at it.
I think the reason I cried is because when I'm not good at something, I get frustrated, and I'm a very emotional person, so I think that's why I cried. But for the first, like, I don't know, year and a half maybe, we lifted together like pretty much every day. Well, not every day, but whenever, every time we lifted together, because I was just doing the same things he was. I didn't really want to go off on my own because I wasn't that comfortable like making my own workouts, because I didn't think I knew how. Like I didn't think I was good enough to make myself my own workout. So I followed him. I mean, I got pretty strong, I think. You think I got pretty strong?
You're alright.
Oh, thanks. I apologize if he's watching the TV the entire time because the Eagles are on and couldn't just turn it off. He just muted it. So we also wanted to talk about how we didn't get into fitness and everything for like the wrong reasons. I'm not saying there is a right and wrong reason per se to get into fitness, but we see a lot of people getting into it for what we think are the wrong reasons. Wrong reason to get into it is because everyone else is doing it. I feel like that's like a wrong reason to get into fitness. You should be doing it because you want to, like you truly love it. And it could be like just an outlet for you or just something, but just because everyone's doing it, just because everyone's posting pictures on Instagram, lifting and being in the gym and everything, doesn't mean that you need to do it to fit in.
Yeah, you can usually tell when someone's in it for the wrong reasons when, you know, their first few days ever in the gym are they're, you know, posting pictures on Instagram, and not that posting them, oh, we got an interception. Okay, anyway. Not that posting stuff is wrong, especially, you know, when you're first starting. You can use it as motivation and accountability for yourself and all that. But, you know, if your goal getting into fitness is to become like a Gymshark athlete or get a sponsorship or, you know, like try to be accepted by other people, that it's not going to last and you're just doing it for the wrong reasons. Like how we got started, it was kind of like by accident, you know. I mean, we just kept trying to, we just knew we liked it and knew we could be better at this, and we still are like that, and that's kind of how this came to fruition. But I mean, it's more than just when you're just first getting into fitness. When you have someone that has been, like, you know, working out for a while and they kind of do know their stuff, but then they try to just push like a sponsorship or coaching or something like that because they think it's easy money and they want to take advantage of people. That's bad news there too. I mean, people look at like what we do. Fitness pays our bills now, which is pretty awesome, and people probably think, you know, that's like an easy life. You know, you just sit back, train people, coach people online, but that's so far from the truth. And if we didn't love this so much, there's zero chance that, you know, I mean, we're both up at least, you know, 18 to 20 hours a day because of our crazier schedules
like, every morning. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, but I mean, it wouldn't, you know, I wake up and like go and do something that I love, so it makes it easy. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you know, it's hard to do that day in and day out. And those are usually people that are, you know, always getting back on track, or always, you know, always with excuses or why they're not making progress or whatever, just because, you know, they don't have the real passion behind it. So
I agree that people think that just because they lift, they think they know everything and that they can like help people too, which is fine. If you truly do believe you can help someone change for the better, we truly.
Bro,
walk down the camera.
Did you quit it?
Ah,
Maya, messed up.
we truly believe that we can help change people because we have the knowledge, we have the experience for that. The people who just, like I said, like just live for a couple months and think that they know everything, think that they can say like, oh, DM for fit tips, or, you know, hit me up for customized training or whatever. Like, that's not gonna work. It's a lot more than that. Like, personal training is a lot more than that. Like, I know I'm getting onto a personal training rant, but like he said, if you didn't really absolutely love this, then you shouldn't be in it, because you need to be in it for the right reasons. Personal training is not just about like lifting, would you say? You are a trainer, you are a therapist, you are what, a psychologist? Would you say psychologist? Like a salesman, kinda, because you have to sell yourself and show people that you are worth it, that they can get better if they have you to guide them and to help them. When you think of personal trainer, it's not just lifting and giving people workout plans to make like a quick buck. It is a lot more than that.
You have to be like an open ear to people and give them a reason to come back. That not everyone enjoys it, and you have to make it enjoyable for them. And how you kind of gotta swallow your pride on some things, because like I don't know, for example, like I've never, you know, I don't go like really a week or two without deadlifting or squatting, but you know, I know I can't have my 68-year-old client with a month of experience doing a deadlift, even though I know how important it is. So like little stuff like that, just kind of putting yourself in client's shoes and doing everything important for each individual. You want to, you got to make it enjoyable for them, got to be a personable person. Luckily, we've already kind of always been that, but definitely still can always touch up on some of those skills.
I agree. You are ruining the video. Are you just that, like, you have to be in it?
Ew.
Actually, no. I know we kind of got off topic about how we started and why we started, but it all still kind of just comes together because we started by just going to the gym, trying to eat clean and everything. I remember going to Bentley and trying to count macros.
What's Bentley, Emily?
Bentley is Lock Haven's dining hall. If anybody didn't know that. And we tried to count macros. We thought we were so good. I know I definitely, because we didn't know obviously at the time, but I was not eating like as enough as what I should have been eating. Just learn from experience and like trial and error, and then if you have a coach, like obviously they'll tell you how and everything. Yeah, it's just crazy to think back how this all started, because when I first started college, like I switched my majors a couple times I was physical therapy, and then I went to occupational therapy, and then I went to athletic training, and then finally Lock Haven got a exercise science program. And so I was like, oh, well, you know, like I like this stuff now, like, oh, maybe I'll just try it out. So I tried it out, absolutely loved it. Like every single class was what I wanted to do, and I loved it. So to have a full-time job, like as a personal trainer, doing something that I absolutely love is just beyond me. Like, it's crazy. And for him to have the same thing, like, it's so much fun. Like, work is so much fun every day. Like, yeah, sometimes it sucks actually getting up and going to it, but I have a lot of fun every time I go. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little bit of why we got started. That's pretty much it for that. I'll give you a little prep update now. So I just put a picture up on Instagram. It was of me just before I did cardio, and I felt super lean and everything, and I was super excited because I finally weighed 135.6 today. And that's crazy to me because I haven't seen the 135s in like forever. I don't know the last time I was 135. Like, I've always been stuck around like 140. That's pretty much I just always stuck around that weight. And for the last 8 weeks of this prep, the lowest I got was 136, but I've been around 137 for like 2 weeks now, I would say. And I know the number is not supposed to dictate how my progress is going, but it's just annoying and frustrating, like going through a prep like this and giving it your all every day, and like just not seeing the number change on the scale. Like, it's just annoying. So finally I got like a really good night's sleep tonight. Last night I woke up and I was 135.6, and it was crazy to me. I had to like take a double take at it because I'm like, wait a second, is this real? So I was super happy about that. It got me motivated again because I was getting a little bit down, a little bit tired, hungry, just annoyed, and so that kind of brought up my mood a little bit. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I am technically 7 weeks and 6 days out. The coach dropped pretty much everything, not everything, but like he dropped everything from the previous meal plan he had. So I feel like this is the week of major changes, and it's only gonna get better from here. Last weekend I went and got my suit fitted for, and I picked out the color, and I don't want to show you yet because it's super pretty. I only showed a couple people, but that should be coming in soon for me to fit it again and then send it back, and then she'll make it with all the crystals on it and everything, and then she'll send it back to me, and it'll be great. You gotta stop shaking because you're gonna knock down the camera again. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that, and today's another load day, so we just gotta get through that. We're gonna go lift at Brown's today in Clark Summit, so that's gonna be fun. And that's pretty much it for the day. That's pretty much all we're doing, huh? We got chicken cooked, we got ground turkey cooked, got some lean beef cooked. It's gonna be a good day, huh? Yeah. So that's my prep update and everything. We're just gonna leave it at this, okay? Say bye.